Filling out your program. So your program on the app is going to be located in the middle here. Now, it might say on yours, or if you've never been into it, it might say workout program in the middle, but because I've been into mine before, it says your next workout. So along the top, it's going to give you the amount of days that it's got in the program. Also, I'm just going to show you this quickly. So the multiple pages tab up in the top right-hand corner, I'll give that a wee click. That's going to show you any access that you've got to previous programs. So just make sure that you're in the right one all the time, because I might have given you access to one before and then it's automatically going into an old program. So just always give it a wee check just to make sure you're in the right one. So from there, we're just going to go to day one, for example. So to start the actual workout, you're going to have to press the button down at the bottom that says log this workout. So you give that a wee tap and then it will take you into the program. So a few things to show you first. So for example, I've just set myself a wee 1K row as a warm-up. So if I'm not going to track any of the times, I'm not going to bother entering any figures in here, but I need to enter something to allow me to then move on or to log it. So I'm just going to hit 0, 0, and then you need to hit the wee tick there in order to then allow it to log. Otherwise, it won't track the progress. So if I was, for example, tracking the distance, I would then delete that out and say I've done it in 5 minutes 17. I'll then put that in, untick it, and then obviously I'd have to tick it again. And a nice wee example, it's just come up saying that I've just done a record. So if you at any point see this wee message comes up, it means that you've done better than the last time, which is always good. It's always nice to have a wee encouragement as you're going along. So from there, again, this is just a wee chest stretch that I've got in for myself after that, which requires no input of data. So we're just going to have to tick that just to say we've done it. And then next. So you can see obviously the previous numbers that I've done here. If I, for example, was going to put in, say that, and then say there was a quicker way, so there is a quicker way to do that. If I take away a set, so I'm going to swipe to the left to delete a set, and then I'm going to add a set. It would just bring in the one that you've done up above that, just for quickness sake, if you've done the same reps. If not, you just go in and change it and then tick. So the nice thing is that you'll be able to go into the exercise history up the top here of this drop-down menu, and you'll be able to see the previous times that you've done this. So it will show you absolutely everything. It will show you all the workouts so that you can go through it and see what you've done, because when you get a new program, you have to go into your exercise history to see what you've done previously, because it won't tell you. Everything will go blank because it's a new program. So you'll just need to go into that drop-down menu again and find whatever the last effort was, and then try and beat that, and then it'll give you from there. All right. So if you want to add a set, for example, you just hit the add a set button. Nice and easy. If you want to remove a set or delete something, you just swipe it or drag it to the left and it'll put it in the wee bin. So the wee drop-down menu, again, is going to allow you to add any notes in. So you can hit add notes, anything you've got to say, pop it in there. If you've done that by accident, you just go back in and you press remove notes. The load calculator, I really wouldn't bother about. If you have, for example, are waiting about for a bit of kit or the exercise that you need, and you really can't get on it, you're just going to hit this swap button, and you're then just going to type in whatever you want, or just go down this list and pick an exercise of whatever you want, and then you're just going to click that, and it'll only put it in for this workout, so it won't permanently change it, but it will now allow you to do what you can do, which means that you can log that for future. And then that's pretty much about it. I think drop-down menu allows you to reorder the exercises, so if you've done them in a slightly different way, but again, I probably wouldn't worry about that. There's no right or wrong to how you do these things. And then if you press delete, you permanently delete it out of the program, which makes my life a bit harder. So please don't go in and do any deleting. If you do by accident delete anything, then just let me know. All right. So you're then going to go down to the bottom, and then you're just going to complete workout. Sorry, just before I finish there, the option to add exercises here as well. So if you happen to have more energy or you want to put in more stuff, then you absolutely can. You just click it, and then it'll just go straight in there, and then you just enter what you've done. All right. So complete workout. That'll then take you to a wee sliding scale to say how hard or how easy it was. Again, that's totally up to you where you put it to. Now, because mine's has obviously been running for 4 minutes, sometimes the timer on it goes a bit wonky. So if you click on the wee time, it will then allow you to slide up and down to whatever you put it to. So say an hour on the button. And then when you let it go, it should enter in, but sometimes it's been a wee bit buggy. So what you might have to do is just click, like it's just changed there. You then click onto it, and for Androids or Samsungs, you just click done, and then that'll allow it to stay there. Otherwise, it'll keep pinging back to the previous time. Any notes for me, you'll just fire that in there. Any abuse is always welcome. And then you just click finish workout. Also, one last thing I did forget to show you. So if you go into a workout, for example, just have a look at it, and then you're like, oh, that wasn't meant to be my day, and you're like, oh, how do I get back out of that? So you just go down the bottom and you complete workout and you finish it. You've just saved that workout, and there's obviously nothing in it, which will then bring all your totals down in terms of your exercise history. So if you've done it by accident, you would go back out of it. You would go down to calendar, and you would just click wherever you've just done the accidental one there. You would then just click it, go up to there, the top right, and then just hit delete and take it back out. All right, so anytime where it says plus one more, that's then where you've done a workout in there. So you then just know exactly where you've done things, and you can see a log of what you've done. All righty, and then that is you done the program.